What's going on, YouTubers? Natural Born Killer. I'm up here again because, well, first of all, I'm at work. First of all, I'm on break. So if you hear any background noise or screaming, some buzzers or whatever, I apologize for that because I'm at work. To be honest with you, I should have done it outside, but hey, I'm here anyway, so I'm gonna do it right now. So I heard after watching Alex's video about his thoughts about Bray Wyatt being released, and read some articles about Bray Wyatt's release, and a lot of wrestlers are talking about Bray Wyatt's release as well. And the reason of Bray Wyatt's release, it had nothing to do with him, having a difficult time getting over the death of his best friend Bray Lee, which some of us thought that was the case. We all thought he asked for his release maybe, and WWE finally granted his release. Maybe that could have been the case of why he asked for his release, and then WWE decided to grant his release, and and that was basically it. Instead of what I heard, it's because of, and it's just the right thing, budget cuts. Really? Budget cuts is your reasoning to let go of this guy who is a genius, a real life genius, a real life genius in creation, of creativity, of everything he did for the Fiend and everything he did for the gimmick of Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt family, and all. And again, back to the whole Fiend thing. You release him because of budget cuts. Nick Khan makes the decision to release this guy, due to budget cuts. Then goes to Vince, where this man, he either say yes or no. Basically, he gets the final say of it. Then they have John Laurinaitis, to give them the bad news. That's basically how it works now in WWE right now. Nick Khan chooses to release guys through the budget cuts. This man will say the final say just to agree with the release or not, which I'm pretty sure he agrees to at the end of the day, because they want to save money, even though they're making a whole lot of money. Because Peacock and Saudi Arabia and Fox and USA and sponsorships and a lot of scandals they do as well to make a lot of money. But they released these number of wrestlers this year, and not just include wrestlers, but basically releasing a lot of former WWE employee staffs. There you go, the buzzer. Releasing all of them this year because of budget cuts. Fucking budget cuts. How could the fuck you let Bray Wyatt go, who made you a whole lot of money? But you know what? I shouldn't be angry about this. I shouldn't be surprised about this. I should be happy. I should be ecstatic, because at least Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, I meant to say. And I think I may have said his name wrong when I did the audio version of it. But basically, Wyndham Rotunda, he's better off without the company. That's fucked him over, screwed him over. Basically said to him, "Fuck you, you ain't shit." With the whole thing, making that creation of the Fiend great, only for them to give it to Alexa Bliss, and she did. She turned it to something that she thinks is gonna get over with the fans. With majority of the fans, not all the fans are gonna get over that. Especially what happened at Money in the Bank. I think people were excited and giving a pop of Alexa Bliss based on doing a hypnotizing to Selena Vega by her going down the ladder along with Alexa Bliss, and Alexa Bliss goes back up, and Selena Vega continues to go down there. You think people are gonna love that shit? You think people are gonna buy into that shit? So of course they didn't like it. But the fact is, you had Bray Wyatt, the most over guy, who got everything over by this company, and they still managed to fuck him over and piss on him. And he finally got the Fiend and the whole Fiend thing, the Firefly Funhouse. All that now it's been given to Alexa Bliss, with him being gone. For God knows what's the real reason why he wanted to get tired from the first place. Got himself in good shape, by the way. He lost. He's not fat no more, folks. If you see pictures of him, he looks great. Now I don't know how it looks physically because he's wearing a shirt, but he looks great. He got something in good shape. And now he's fired. Great job, WWE. Great job. Continue to be a failure company that you are. Holy shit. But that's all I gotta say for this. folks. I got back to work now. My break's almost over, so that's all I want to come up here to do. Just want to come up here and say that, to get my those sayings of that. I mean, it's probably a little bit more for me to say, somewhere down the line, but we'll see. But other than that, folks, thank you all for watching. For It's Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and there you go.